Hi guys, welcome to my video where I am going to look through my old DeviantArt and we're going to pick something old, probably around the 2009 mark, and redraw it. This is my old DeviantArt. It used to be really like flowery and covered in everything and had like custom boxes with CSS in it and everything, and then when I stopped using it, I just cleared it all off and I just put like my most popular thing, so they actually had the original upload, which is the Pokemon Zodiac, and then like 2016 last journal entry. I was known as Ditto9, and basically my persona on there was of a shiny Ditto. The Ditto thing actually came up because I used to draw Pokemon with dotty eyes, and I had done that since about 2008, so it's been about 10 years now. And then it just evolved into like everything else having dotty eyes. So like here there's a picture I did for Bailey. When did I do this? Gift for one of my favourite artists. It's a surprise, but I'm 100% sure she doesn't watch me on here. Oh no, Bailey, you can't watch now. And did you see her reaction video? So that's the kind of stuff that I used to do, and I was mostly known for my Pokemon stuff. And yeah, so I used to do them with dotty eyes because everything was a Ditto. And I used to do like animations and stuff. I used to actually do a lot, and going back to my older DeviantArt, I actually get really sad because I used to be a lot more prolific than I am now. There's a drawer of this again. That was 2006 and that one's 2013. But if you go to like the hidden managed deviations, there is 8 pages of public, so I guess there's extra stuff, and 42 pages of old art. Wow. So we need to go back quite a way, but we'll have a look at like some of it. So I did like, that was an old print I used to sell. Oh, and I used to do a lot of Homestuck stuff. Damn. And let's go to like page 15, shall we? Because I kind of like all my old Pokemon stuff. I don't really do much different with Pokemon now. What the hell? What is that? Gary the Meganium. I love him, don't steal. This is Gary, he is my level 105 Meganium. He looks just like his mother. God, I used to upload some absolute crap. Okay, I don't care. That sounds edgy. Oh, that is edgy. Look at this edge. Ouch. That is. Why is her face so big? Okay, so I used to do like, I actually used to do kind of backgrounds. Poke Swap. We're not back into 2008 yet, so let's go even further back. Page 30. Ooh, 2009. Why do I keep saying 2008? 2009. Holy crap, I'm in Hong Kong. That is a photograph of me when I was thin. So this character actually became a Zach in Trans. Just in like personality, I guess. The Time Warp meme. Oh no. Draw your past self and draw your present self together. So that's age 20. That's actually almost 10 years ago. It says age 20 in a few weeks. So I was 19 and I'm 29 now. Dana and me. What? Look at me watermarking it like, don't steal this. There was a lot of Resident Evil stuff. Jill Valentine sketch. She has no chin. Pikachu and Butterfly. Why is he so square? Basically, me and my friend Shannon made like really outrageous OCs, but we didn't think they were like outrageous at the time. They were just kind of like, oh, personas. And she was a rabbit and I was a cat, and she was Shan Rabbit and I was Mo Cat. I can't even. Okay. There is Rukia Kuchiki. That is. What is that? So we all had to start somewhere, and at the time this is the best I could do. I like to take the mick out of myself, but honestly, everyone's art journeys start and end differently. Oh, there's Mocat. Oh god. That's a novel. Twilight fan art. No. Okay, I was actually super proud of this, and it's really small for some reason. The Sora picture. Oh, maybe I could do that again because Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out. But it's technically a little bit older than... I remember spending so much time on this and getting like so upset, and then yeah, it was 8.5 hours and 72 layers, but I learned a lot from it, and in the end you could see like I gave up on bits, and I can't, but I think I was actually like, once I was done I was really happy with what I'd produced, and now I'm just like, what is this? So I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna completely draw again. Probably gonna paint it in watercolors. It's gonna look so different, but cool. So I'm going to crack on with the Sora redraw now, and before I do, I just wanted to give a shout out to my sponsor Skillshare. They sponsored this video for the month and I really appreciate it, so go give them some love. And if you don't know who they are, Skillshare is an online learning community, and they have thousands of classes in design, business, technology, and you name it, they've probably got it. So there's things like coding, which is what I'm interested in at the moment, and web development and stuff like that, which is just something that I've never really dived into much, but I am looking forward to it. So, and if you click the link in my description, it gives you access to Skillshare Premium for the first 500 people that sign up. That gives you access to more classes and such. So Skillshare is just absolutely brilliant. It's such a cheaper alternative to learning things that you might have to go to college for, or expensive art places and institutes. And an annual subscription can be less than $10 a month. So definitely go check it out. And it's just tons of professionals showing you what they love and what they know, and you can learn a lot from it. So go check it out. Premium is on me this month. So, and thank you again to Skillshare for the opportunity to work with you guys, and hopefully you'll all enjoy their platform. So we'll crack on with the Sora now. So I started off with a digital sketch, and I did this in Photoshop, and I felt like digitally sketching it because I didn't want to mess anything up, so to speak, and I feel that like doing digital first gives me the opportunity to be able to flip things and make sure that I don't have incorrect like face shapes and stuff, and I had a lot of issue with this one actually, you'll see in a bit. So I went through different poses, different thumbnails, and then I just settled on one that I didn't even put in my thumbnail anyway, but that was just how it goes sometimes. And I chose not to do the Oath Keeper this time. So if you haven't played Kingdom Hearts, the Keyblade that I drew in the old picture is called the Oath Keeper, and I just went with the generic Keyblade this time because I think it's a bit more symbolic and a bit like chunkier and nicer to draw. I remember having a lot of issues with the Oath Keeper last time, so yeah, that old piece was a digital painting done on Photoshop, and it took me 8.5 hours, and I was like, I'm so cool because I took so long to digitally paint, and look how successful I was. I remember the eye is shut on the left because I was getting so frustrated with drawing his other eye that I just closed it. And that's a lot of mistakes, or not a mistake rather, that's a lot of things that inexperienced and younger artists will do, is just like not push yourself to learn that thing, or you feel like you just can't do that at that time, and that's absolutely fine as well. So I printed the sketch out, and I'm just using my light box to trace it, and it's just a cheap one from eBay. It's like £30, not a lot at all, and it runs on USB power as well, so it's not, you don't have to have like a plug in the wall for it. And I'm using the hard-nibbed Tombow Fudenousuke, the one with the blue pen barrel, for this one, which I actually prefer using lately over the soft one. So yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Your tastes change as you develop different art things, and yeah, so I guess I'll talk a little bit about improvement. And The reason why I've not done one of these in a long time is for a couple of reasons. I actually got a lot of weird backlash on my last Draw This Again, which was a Peridot that I did. And I got a lot of people being like, the old one was fine, you should have left it alone, blah blah blah. And it's like, it's not the point. You kind of draw things again for yourself more than anyone else, trust me. It's such a good exercise for people who they struggle a bit with themselves at that time, and it's nice to see how far you've come. I mean, it's like that with anything, like comparing to how you were back then. Like a comparison to how you are now is always like a good healthy thing, as long as it doesn't make you like really sad, or in my case feel like I haven't improved at all. And obviously I've improved in things like anatomy, 3D space. I actually started to watercolour. Like, those are all improvements for me. But I mentioned earlier in the DeviantArt video that I am sad because I used to draw so much. And I was a happy artist. I thought I was unhappy, but I didn't know I was unhappy until I have been truly unhappy with artwork. And that is something that I have been talking about lately, and I know that some people keep saying, oh, you're too negative. Like, just focus on the positives and like stop beating yourself up. And I'm kind of not. It's also, I think, important, especially when you have it as a career, to recognise when something doesn't make you happy. And that's kind of what I'm trying to learn at the moment, to figure out what makes me happy about art. So I hope I find it. And trust me, I'm doing okay, don't worry about me. But yeah, so I decided to watercolour this Sora because what a vast difference. Like, back when I did the old one, I wouldn't touch traditional art with a barge pole, and I wouldn't up until about 3 years ago. So this is a big deal for me. The media change is definitely a big part of this Draw This Again thing. And I am using the oh gosh, De La Rowney Aquafine Pointed Wash in Small, and I use that for the entire painting except for the large goat hair wash. I think it's a Royal and Langnickel. Sorry if I sound a bit like fuzzy in this, by the way. It's just I've just choked on absolutely nothing, pure thin air, and now my throat hurts. Just before I had to record this video. How stellar is that? So yeah, I'm using my Cassart paints and my Winsor Newton paints, which you can see in my art studio tour, which is a video I uploaded previously. It's a very recent video, it's the one before this. So drawing Sora again was really nice. I haven't actually played Kingdom Hearts 2, only the first one, and I've never been able to sit down and actually enjoy the games in the order that they are meant to be played in, because I just found that the whole thing got like really insane and convoluted, so I was a little bit scared to get back into it. But I have loved seeing like how excited everyone is and how relieved they are that it's finally here. It's been like a big, like, grueling journey for this game, and I'm just so happy for everyone that has really enjoyed it coming out. And I hope if you're playing it right now, you're enjoying it a lot. And I know some people have already finished it, which is crazy, but I will definitely get around to playing it at some point, I promise. But I love the character designs, and that's what led me to draw Sora in the first place. I just started playing Kingdom Hearts 1 when I drew that one. And now I still haven't finished like Kingdom Hearts 2, so I'm exactly where I was. So I'll just quickly pop this in there because I haven't got much longer, but for parts of his clothing that were black or very, very dark grey, you'll see that I put a base down of purple and navy blue, and I find that helps sort of make a darker colour like a black or a dark grey sort of have a bit of depth to it. And I've been doing that for a while now with black colours, and I hope that it comes across well. And of course I had to use my fine tech. I am just trash. One day I will learn to paint metallics, without using metallics. But for now, I just love how they dry. I'm addicted to fine text. I'm so sorry. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit subscribe and let me know in the comment section. And if you would like to see any more like DeviantArt explorations and me redrawing my old art, let me know. And if you check out my Instagram, it has the link to see this piece in full. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.